Grana Weep Ninny Bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel we're going to be taking a look at these four beauties. Everybody who watches this channel should know that on April the 1st every year I take the best figures from around the globe and I bring them here to one place. Last year we looked at these beauties, the 360 Tranbot Zone Defenders. Look at this. We'll be comparing this absolute beaut to these absolute beauts. This year I have gone with a core class size of the best figures available. I don't show this figure very often on my channel because I'm too scared that people are just going to break into my house and steal this absolute beaut. But I'll bring it out today for the comparison. But now let's see if these can maybe knock this off the shelf as the best figures ever. So let's start off with the packaging, and the packaging for this is the best packaging ever. Bubble wrap! Oh yeah, you can't beat bubble wrap. Cannot beat a bit of bubble wrap. That is, oh yeah. I mean, who needs box art? Who needs anything like that when you get bubble wrap? And that's it. There's no destructions. They don't send destructions. So definitely you can only get your hands on these figures. These are for Transformers Masters only. Hardcore. So now let's take a look at these bad boys then. And these are absolutely awesome miniature little Transformers. Let's start off with the car. The car itself has no name, but it does have flames on the front. If it's got flames, then it's cool, right? We know that. It's got screws here on the bottom, and the wheels do turn on each one. Oh no, apart from the back one doesn't, and it doesn't quite clip together, but who cares? Look at how good the windows match the roof. Absolutely awesome. Massive gap in the side there, and some little detailing for the door handle as well. Absolutely fantastic. Moving over to their take on Prime. Oh yes, oh yes, it's the red and blue Prime you never knew you needed. This is a perfect core class. Loving the detailing here around the silver on the windows. It's great that the blue on the windows matches the smokestacks. I've always wanted that. And blue wheels. Hasbro doesn't give us blue wheels, but they do give us the same pegs on the wheels, so that's fairly interesting. And then on the bottom, no detailing whatsoever. Fantastic, massive port here on the top if you want to put a gun in, but no guns fit in it. Absolutely fantastic. Then moving on to a monster truck. I cannot remember the last time that Hasbro gave us a transforming monster truck. This is so cool. Everything is just blue. Don't need color, don't need detailing. We just need blue, blue and black. And this has some awesome features on it. At the front we have one wheel that turns, and on the back we have a split wheel. Hasbro never gives us any split wheels. That is absolutely awesome. Epic. Fantastic figure. And then the bike. A bike that is as big or bigger than a truck. Bright green. Fantastic. We have an awesome little flash down here on the side. The rest is green and silver. And then of course, you know, you only need the kind of detailing on one side. So we get the detailing here, but no detailing here. And then we get the detailing on the back, but no detailing. No, detailing here, and then no detailing on the back. But what that allows us to do is look inside the wheel, and we can see inside the wheel there is some detailing on the brake calipers here, so that's pretty cool. And then at the top there is no handlebars. Who needs handlebars? It's an Autobot or a Decepticon. It's green, it's a bike, it's a robot, it'll drive itself. Together, what a team. So now it's time for the comparison, and we'll start off with the fantastic Tranbot Zone 360 Defender from last year. and we can see these are smaller, but in some way far superior to the Defender. Is this going to knock it off the shelf as the best figures in my collection? Who knows, who knows, we'll find out when we get to the bot mode. And then matching it up with the core class Megatron from Hasbro, and we can see that they are all actually scaled fairly similar, apart from this motorbike and I guess the monster truck. But hey, scale's nothing when you're into this much detail. Okay, so transformation time on these dudes, and we'll move everything to the side. Now, remember, there is no instructions for these figures, so this is definitely a deadly game that we are playing here with these Transformers. So let's start. We just open up the arms on this dude. Or at least we hope we do. Yes, we open up his arms, and then we open up the legs on this dude as well. At the back, everything just folds out, flip his arms around, and flip out his little knives, I guess. Knives. And I believe that is one transformation done. We can either have him this way, yes, this way. Turn it round, massive hole in the crotch. That's exactly what you need. One transformation done. We'll come back to you, matey, don't worry. Now we get to the monster truck, and the first thing we do here is move his head around to the sides, unfurl the arms at the bottom, pulling them back and back, and then these leg sections here, the rest of the body just comes up. He's a tall geezer. Ooh. Back and back, and then the legs are just there. Yeah, I believe that is, nope, turn them around. Whoa, engineering on this. The engineering is absolutely insane on this figure. Look at that face. Oh, nightmares. I'm actually gonna not sleep very well tonight, I believe. And then we get to the motorbike. So the motorbike, up, very, very technical with this one. Motorbike transformations are always so cool, right? Because they have to go from a long thing back down to up bot mode, and this is awesome. This one just goes like this, and then we can unfurl everything, bring it all back in, and take this round the back, and there we go. Awesome. Oh yeah, much better than any APC or Transformers Prime RC that we've ever got. And then finally, of course, the leader himself, Optimus Prime Mini. Then we just undo this classic Prime transformation here, unclip the two arms at the back. There we go. Flip up the head, spin the body, and there we go. Our fully transformed team of awesomeness. So now we have our fully transformed team here, and let's start off by looking at their take on Green RC, Green Farsi. Green Farsi we'll call this one. So this is Green Farsi, and Green Farsi has very good like arm bits at the top, very similar to RC, and the head sculpt here is pretty RC like. You can just about make out that it has eyes, but it's more like the flat grill of Soundwave, I guess, from the Bayverse, I believe. Very Quintesson-esque arms on this figure as well. There is little handies in there, but they definitely look more like tentacles. Moving down to the legs, and you can see that the legs look absolutely awesome. RC has got her high heels on here, and then the wheels just fold in to the side here. Articulation on this, you get 0 head articulation. You can articulate these up and these down, and you can move these around all you want, but are they going to hold a position? Ooh, just about. The legs, you've got absolutely no chance of anything holding a position, but who needs it on a figure this beautiful? Moving it back, she'll just crumble into a pile there on the side. It's fine. We now have this dude, and this is the weirdest looking thing I have seen in a while, but look at that face. This is definitely seen horrors no human mind can ever handle. It's got an awesome articulating neck here. Very cool. It's almost like Johnny 5 met the Bayverse. Johnny 5 in the Bayverse. Yeah, Johnny 5 in the Bayverse. We're going to call this Johnny 5 in the Bayverse. So blue Johnny 5 in the Bayverse here has an awesome looking body here. Really cool shoulder pads, those wheels really coming into their own there, and the legs here as well look really nice. Love the idea of just having wheels for legs with some little bits at the back. Fantastic, really cool. Articulation, he gets the awesome up, down, and then his head will go up, and his head will go all the way back as well, so that's pretty cool. Arm articulation is bizarre to say the least, so you can bring it forwards and you can have his arms that are kind of up and down. I probably should have had it like that in the first place, actually, not there like this. They're probably more like this. That's what you get when you don't get instructions. And then you can do an arm round, an arm down, and he doesn't have hands, he's got hooks, so he's just like Captain Hook here. And then at the front we get an up and to the side, and a down, and around, and he will actually hold a few poses as well, so yeah. Oh, now let's take a look at this cyclopsy, hot roddy, flamey car type thing, and awesome. How cool is this dude? He has cycloptic eyes, 2 screws in his chest, some detailing here on the chest, a hole in his crotch, a massive hole in his crotch. Then we also have the flames going up, killer knives, and another killer knife here. So he hasn't got any hands, unfortunately, for this poor dude, but his arms are pretty cool. They come from the front of the car, and his legs are pretty damn awesome because they have flames on them. They're cool. Flames are cool. Articulation wise, we get 0 articulation in the head. On the arms we get a full 360, and we also get some up and down and some out as well. You can articulate the little knife as well, so you could have him like this if you want, slightly like that. Not sure why you do that. On the legs, they're a bit bizarre, so you can go up and you can go down, but then you get this, his foot goes this way. It doesn't go forward and back. There's no bend at the knee. There's just this way. So he can. I don't know why you do that, but hey, this is some masterpiece shit going down right here. So only the makers of the figures would know. He will stand up just about. No, he'll have to lean on the back wall, same as the rest of them. Optimus Prime up next. Oh, this is the one. This is the one. I think as we go through this figure, we will see that this is the true masterpiece core class. Head sculpt here is nice, but who needs paint, right? Just one red head, red eyes, red grill, red ear thingies, red helmet, bit, everything red. Then just a blue chest with his grill. Look how much his abs stick out. Look at those abs sticking out. He's been definitely not skipping ab day there. His arms are blue and red and have the wheels hanging off the side here. Fantastic. Awesome. He also has brilliant legs made out the back of the truck, just like Prime should. Then we look at the articulation, and his head will go up and it will go down. So we get some great head articulation here. We get some, look at this. Look at the way they have styled this body. Have you ever seen anything so fantastic? Round the back, it just hangs off. They almost got it right from this, But nope, they want you to turn it around and make this bizarre ab sticking out Prime with a massive big thing hanging off the back. Absolutely fantastic. But what that does give you is ab crunch. But of course he gets ab crunch with abs like this. Of course. Arms will give you a full 360 and a full tilt at the arm. You can get a full 360 there as well. Legs are up, out, little bit, very small amount here with no knee bend, but who needs it on figures of this quality? Okay, so time for the comparison then, and the first comparison that we'll do is with Hasbro's Core Class Megatron here. Review for this up on the channel. We can see that they're actually all a similar size and fit in fantastically with your Core Class, especially if you believe that Prime should tower over Megatron a little bit, but everything else stays about the same size, so that's not too bad. And then comparing him to last year's awesome Transbot Zone Defender 360s, you can see that this dude is much bigger, very similar to your Deluxe or Voyager classes with Hasbro. So thanks for checking out my review today on April the 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, and I will speak to you all very soon. Peace!
This is bad comedy.